What's going on, everyone? Your mom's favorite YouTuber KKS here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to be rating or ranking the Brooklyn Nets roster, and yeah, I've color schemed it so it matches the Brooklyn Nets color: white, gray, black, and then S tier is gonna be red. And yeah, basically S tier is the best tier, and D tier is the worst tier. So there's that. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you all to please exit out of full screen if you're on full screen. Please, if you're not, please just scroll down, click the subscribe button, click the like button, and yeah, also comment down below. If you disagree with anything I said, or if you completely agree, let me know then. Let me know that down in the comments. And yeah, let's begin. First, we have Bruce Brown. Now, I'm gonna put him as B tier because he's obviously not a star player or an important role. Okay, that's debatable. He's not really like an important must-need piece on this team. However, he's a great bench scorer who could hopefully replace Karis LeVert's production. So, Bruce Brown, B tier. He's just explodes for these like high scoring games. I'm pretty sure he scored 29 the other night. So yeah. Next up, Chris Chioza. He's gonna be C tier, but he's gonna be like high C tier. Um, Again, he's a good depth piece. He's not quite Bruce Brown, but he's still a great player. I really like Chris Chioza. I remember back when he was at Florida, he hit the game winner in the NCAA tournament against Wisconsin. That was a great shot. So Chris Chioza C tier. Nicholas Claxton, I really like him, so I'm gonna put him low end C tier. I realize he's not important for the Nets, and they probably view him as like a D tier player, but I like him. I like his potential. He's low end C tier for me. Spencer Dinwiddie is A tier. He's not a superstar. He's not a star either. He's just a he's a great player. He's obviously he's out for the season this year, so we're not gonna see that. But next year with Dinwiddie, the Nets are gonna be spectacular, and he's a great sixth man. So Dinwiddie A tier, Kevin Durant S tier. We know Kevin Durant is a great player, one of the best scorers of all time, and he's S tier. Jeff Green, he's gonna be B tier. I'm gonna put him above um, Bruce Brown because he's an experienced vet. He's used as good depth for the Nets, a small ball five, and he gives the Nets that that stretch five ability to play small ball, and he's a pretty decent shooter as well. So yeah, B tier. Um, just the experience that every championship contender needs. James Harden also S tier. I'm gonna put him ahead of Durant because Durant's coming off Achilles injury and he's missing a lot of games. Harden's been there ever since he's been traded there, and he's been a triple double threat, honestly. He's been doing everything for them. I really like the way Harden has adapted into this team. And yeah, he's gonna be S tier for me. Joe Harris, he's gonna be A tier. I'm gonna put it behind Dinwiddie because he's kind of one-dimensional. He's a three-point shooter, and that's pretty much it. However, he's a very good three-point shooter, one of the best in the league. And there's a reason the Nets decided to pay him and keep him. Even though they've got three max players over here, they still give him 16 mil a year, I believe. I believe it's 16 mil a year. So yeah, he's obviously an important part of their lineup. Kyrie is gonna be S tier. I'm gonna put him behind them, behind KD and Harden, because he does come with some off the court like distractions. However, I think he gets blamed way too much, and I think he's a superstar. He deserves to be treated like one, and yeah, I feel like he's way too overhated. So S tier for Kyrie. Tyler Johnson, he's C tier. I'm gonna put him behind Chioza. Um, but ahead of Claxton because a lot like Bruce Brown, he has the potential to go off certain games. Like he can replace James Harden pretty decently. I mean, obviously not quite, but if Harden's not playing, Tyler Johnson can replace the scoring efficiency. Same with KD and Kyrie. With Dinwiddie gone, they're gonna need Bruce Brown and Tyler Johnson to fill the void. And actually, I'm gonna put him ahead of Chioza. I really liked Chioza, that's why I wanted to keep him ahead. But realistically, Tyler Johnson isn't ahead in the rotation, so that's how it's gonna be there. DeAndre Jordan, he's gonna be borderline A tier, B tier, because he's a little bit more important to Brooklyn than Jeff Green. Because against they've got the same similar roles, seasoned vet. But DeAndre Jordan starts at the five. He's their like probably they're actually their only center, huh? Yeah, their only true center. So DeAndre Jordan's gonna be A tier. Next TLC, he's gonna be C tier. I'll put him ahead of Claxton. TLC is TLC. He's a good bench piece. Reggie Perry's D tier. I'm sorry. He's just not as good as the other guys. Same with Roberson. He just signed there. We don't know if he's gonna stay on the team. Shamit, I'm gonna put C tier ahead of these guys because for the Clippers he's shown his talent, and so he goes to C tier. But Shumpert and Vonleh are gonna be C tier as well. It's just we don't know if they're gonna stay on the same team, on the team. I mean. So yeah, that's the video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you do, please like, please subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time.